Hi everybody, David Dilling from Markzware here. Today I'm going to show you how we can take content from mixed DTP file formats, in this example a Quark 4 and InDesign document, mix and match that legacy content, edit, update, and change this content to match our modern needs and free it up to the internet. Alright, let's go check it out. Well, in my archive here I have, hundreds, thousands of DTP file formats. And in particular, DTP open native file formats. I have here older version Quark 4. I have here older versions of InDesign. And the problem is, I don't have Quark anymore on this computer for this example. And I need to get this content, both InDesign and Quark content. I know it's in 2 or 3 different documents. I need to combine it and get it up to the internet. I need to recycle that content. How do I do that without having Quark in this case? Well, that's where PageZephyr comes in from Markzware. Let's go check it out. Okay, so here we are within PageZephyr 2. PageZephyr is a desktop search app and much more. And I can then see the index content show up here on the right-hand side. A sort of preview of what's inside these QuarkXPress, Adobe InDesign, Microsoft Publisher, or desktop publishing file formats. I perform the search, and I get back here all the results, all of the files using the word Markzware. And if I re-click on a file, I get it highlighted in yellow which words use Markzware. In this case, I know I need some content from this InDesign file. And what I want to borrow is this portion of the content here. I can now copy and paste that and bring it over to this Quark content, which I know from the file name is an old Quark 4 file, and I do not have Quark anymore in this system for one reason or another. And I want to take this content and merge it with this InDesign content. Well, that's simple with Markzware PageZephyr. We just go like this, we copy and paste it in, and we get the fully stylized text from this InDesign file right into this Quark document. Now we can take this newly created content, we can edit it. For instance, legacy information we can change to be updated. Product information to the current versions. We can also further stylize text right here. We can add colors. We can make this text bigger. Okay, so now we have this content, this legacy content from a Quark document. We don't even have the native application anymore, merged with InDesign content. And now we can post it up to various options on the internet via PageZephyr. This new recycled content can go up to the PageZephyr content portal, a WordPress blog, Google Docs, a Scribd account, or Box.net. And we have videos on our YouTube channel, Markzware TV, showing this in more detail, or on our webpage under the articles or blog section. But just to give you an idea, let's show you how it works. We'll go up to Box.net in this case. We choose the account that we've already set up, or you can set up a new one, and we give it a title. Then you simply click Export. Would you look at that? It's that easy. File uploaded to Box.net, free to the internet. Once proprietary locked up content inside an old Quark document version 4 and an InDesign file, the content merged together, recycled, updated, and uploaded right to the internet. Okay, here we are over in Box.net. I'm just going to log in here. And once we're logged in, we should see right away the file, and here it is. Created April 12th, and if we click here, we get a nice preview as well as the option to download as RTF. Now if I'm in the edit mode, I can even go in and edit this file right up on Box.net. But you'll notice all the stylization stays the same. It's really neat. Alright, fantastic. You saw how easy it was to take content which might be locked up in file formats you do not even have the native application for anymore. Take that content, recycle it, and free it up to the internet with Markzware's PageZephyr, a tool that will not only index and allow you to search your content for keywords and phrases, however also allow you to update and change that content and upload it to the internet or save it as a stylized RTF document for using that content in other purposes. That's great. Markzware would also like to ask you to go check out the 30-day free demo version of PageZephyr on markzware.com and try it out for yourself. And don't forget our flight check tool for pre-flighting and packaging Illustrator, InDesign, Quark, PDF, Photoshop files, and of course our conversion tools, Q to ID, Quark to InDesign, and ID to Q, InDesign to Quark. David Dilling from Markzware, signing off, wishing you a fantastic day. Thank you.